Hey everybody, my name is Michael and I want to make a quick video about why we use banks, like at all. And for full transparency, I've worked in the banking industry for the past 8 years and I still do work at a financial institution, but we've become so accustomed to having banks in our day to day life that we forget their fundamental purpose, and that is they exist to serve us, the members, the customers. And honestly, this banking relationship that we have has become so skewed in favor of the banks, and it's time that changes. So, what I want to do is take a look at the top 3 reasons why we use banks and let you decide why. Why do I have this bank set up? Is it there to serve me? Am I getting what I need from a bank taken care of? Or is a bank getting more out of this arrangement that we have, and kind of go from there? So, number one is security. And this probably made more sense like years and years and years ago, but we just want our money to be safe. We want to know where it's at. I don't want to carry cash around everywhere I go. I don't want to have a vault at home where I put my money in so it won't be robbed or it won't burn down, or anything like that. Like, banks just provide security. We know where our money is and we know how to access it. So they provide us security. Now, number two is going to be convenience. Again, this seems really obvious, but it's just convenient to use banks. Again, I don't have to keep my money at home. I don't have to walk around with a big fat stack of cash if I want to go buy a car. They're just convenient. They give us ATM cards, credit cards, debit cards, checks, online banking, mobile banking. We can take pictures of our checks and deposit it. I mean, they give us so many tools to access our money however we want, whenever we want, wherever we want. So they're convenient. Number three, interest and loans. Now, whether you agree with it or not, debt and loans, they're part of our economy and our everyday life. Most people don't have enough funds to pay for a car in cash, a house in cash, their college education in cash. So I'm not saying debt is good, but when you personally do not have enough money to pay for maybe some of the big expenses that you need or you find value in, banks will help you out when you don't have enough. Now, I also said interest. This is kind of cool, but if you think about it, banks will pay you money just to keep your money with them. I mean, they're paying you to do essentially nothing. And generally, the more money you have with them, the higher of an interest rate they will give to you. So, pretty cool. Now, I would say those are the top 3 reasons why we use banks. Let's take a look at those exact same 3 reasons, but from a different perspective, a different lens, and you can kind of find out why this relationship has become so skewed. So let's look at it from the other end on security. Yes, banks provide security, but sometimes that's at a cost. I mean, there are a lot of banks out there that will just charge you a monthly fee just to have an account there. Just so you can use their amazing service, you have to pay them $15 a month. It's ridiculous. Does your mattress charge you to, keep your money under there? If you bought a safe and you kept your money at home, is that going to charge you every month? No, not at all. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't use a bank because of this, but again, this is just to help keep things in perspective. Okay. Number two, convenience. Yes, it is very convenient and easy to use all the ATMs, credit cards, debit cards, all the stuff that banks provide us. But guess who's making money? And it's just like number one, banks. Big time. Between interest rates, overdraft fees, card service fees, loans. I mean, banks make billions of dollars every year, every time you use their services. So they absolutely love it to make it convenient for you to use your money. So, number two, convenience. All right, number three, interest and loans. Now, this one's a little bit confusing, but honestly, I think this is like the biggest difference this relationship between banks and members and customers have. So I said earlier, on one hand, banks will pay you to keep your money with them, all right, in the form of interest. They pay you dividends for the amount of money that you keep with them, and the more money you keep with them, the higher your dividend rate usually is. And then on the other hand, they will loan you money for the members that don't have enough money to buy whatever it is they need. So let's put this into perspective, just how big of a difference it is. Now, I did a little bit of research. This is not for the bank that I worked for, but it's a very big bank and you all have heard of them. So let's say I put in $1 million in this bank account, right? I'm just saying, hold on to my money, give me some dividends, this is where I'm gonna park my money. This bank will pay me 0.07%. That's not 0.7%, that's not 1%, that is 7/100ths of 1%. So not even 1/10%. That is not a lot. Now on the other hand, let's take a look at their credit cards. They will charge you 11.24%. I mean, that is the lowest interest rate that they will charge you on a loan. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, the math on that is about 160 times. So for the most that they're gonna pay you, as far as dividends go on that savings rate, is 0.07 compared to 11.24% on the credit card. They're making 160 times more than what they're paying. They're paying this, but they're earning that. I mean, it's insane. It's not to say that banks are evil or that they're bad. It just goes to show you how much more the banks can benefit from some of the services that they provide for us compared to what they're giving us in return. All right, so those are the top 3 reasons why I think we as individuals use banks, and it's pretty simple. They keep our money safe, it's very convenient and easy to use them, and they actually provide services that allow us to buy some of the things that honestly most people need loans for: cars, houses, college expenses, pretty much everything like that. So I wish they would really just evaluate the relationship that they have with their bank. I mean, do they hate going over there? Do they not trust their own bank? And if that's the case, why would you ever use something that you don't trust? I mean, this is your money. This is your life. They're there to serve you. So please just arm yourself with as much information as you can on the subject, because I mean, money, banking, personal finance, it's one of the most important things that affects us on our day-to-day life. Obviously, there's more important things like family, health, happiness, and all of that. But at the same time, money's a big part of our lives. And I'm very, very sick and tired of seeing kind of the banking industry and big banks in general take advantage of the lack of consumer knowledge. And I'm trying to change that as much as I can. So if there are any questions that you have, please, there's no dumb question. Put a comment down below and I will try and answer it. Email me, message me, whatever you need to do, because I touched on a few important things about banking, but going forward, all the videos that I want to make involve personal finance, credit, debt, loans, investments, savings account, general banking practices. So please, anything that you may have a question over, let me know and I will gladly answer it. But thank you very much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, anything you can do to help out, and enjoy your day. Take care.